Hi everybody, I'm Robert from phones.trade. Today I'm going to show you how phonetest.app works. This is a phone diagnostic app for your iPhone. We developed this because we didn't find any of the other solutions in the industry to be working for us. Most of them are too subjective, where the tester has to give their input, and that means that the seller and the buyer will never get the same results, right? So the whole idea of this project is to make an objective test app that can be relied upon by buyers, by sellers, by insurance companies, etc. It's a free app. It integrates with phones.trade, which is, by the way, if you don't know, the best platform to speed up and make your business more profitable. So if you're a phone flipper, a direct buyer, or a cell phone repair store, make sure to check it out, phones.trade. And without further ado, let me show you how this app works, okay? So on the screen, you see the website, phonetest.app. Probably by the time that you're going to go there, it's dressed up a little bit more than it is right now, but you're going to be looking for the login button, okay? You link it with your Google account, and this is the interface where you're going to keep track of all the phones that you tested. And on the left, we have my phone that we're testing today. And to install the app, the easiest way is here to click on the menu, open up your camera on your device, and open the website. Okay. Now you open the website in your phone, but this is a little bit more advanced than just going through the website, because now you're linked to the account already because you scanned the QR code. Okay. So we're going to download the app. And the first time we open it, we're going to have to give permission to access all the sensors in the device. So we're just going to prompt them one by one. And then we go to the home screen. The home screen automatically warns you that this account is still linked to an iCloud, which is fine. Just make sure that before you buy it, you take that off, because otherwise it's going to be a bummer. All these tests here are the tests that we're going to do, and we're going to do them with the full test sequence. Okay, the express test has a little fewer tests, and some are a little bit simplified. I recommend you always do the full test, and that's the one we're going to do in this demo. So the the first test was the charger port test. It checks whether you have the cable plugged in, and it's going to measure if the cable stays connected throughout all the other tests. Okay. It seems we failed the vibration test. That's no problem. We can do that again. To do the flashlight test, we have to cover the camera, and then the flashlight is going to go on and off, and we're going to measure the difference. Uh, the buttons, the way I have this phone connected right now for this recording, for somehow reason, I'm not able to use the button. So we're going to do this a little bit later when it's disconnected. Um, let's continue with all the other tests. You just follow the instructions on the screen. Here it's going to recognize your face. As soon as it's green, you pass the test, but you can add a photo to the report if you want, which I recommend. And then the other cameras, you just have to make a photo of a clean white space so you can detect any black spots. The whitest thing I have lying around here is my notebook. So that's what we're making a photo of today, but I recommend you create a white wall or a white desk space to make these photos, to make sure you can identify the black spots. Um, this is something that we were not able to do with any of the other solutions we tried. It's pretty important. Now we're going to check the connectivity sensors. In the full test, we're going to do them one by one, um, because that way we can also try the triangulation of each of these sensors. You know that they're able to find out where you are, even if you have your GPS off, just by checking your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, or your cell phone location. And then when you're done with that, it asks you to turn everything off so we can see if we get a GPS input without any of these other sensors turned on. And then when you're done, you can put everything back up to continue with the test. This is the screen to make sure that your touch screen is working. You can do this with one finger, but the next test is a multi-touch. So if you do with two fingers, you automatically pass that one. So saving you a little time. Now the direction sensor, you have to move your phone to pass all the circles with the ball. The gyroscope, you just have to shake it for a little bit. The GPS, you have to turn it around. The barometer, you have to move it up, create a relative altitude difference of at least half a meter. You know that if the barometer doesn't give any input or it crashes, that means that the phone was water damaged. The proximity sensor, just hold your hand in front of the phone. I was going to ask you for Face ID access. You do have to set this up to make it work. We're going to skip this one for the same reason as the volume button. We're going to do it a little later. And the headphones as well, because if I disconnect my charger, you're going to lose visual. So we're going to skip this one for now as well. At the end, to save and share the report, we need your IMEI. The only way we're going to be able to get that is to make a screenshot of the screen that pops up when you dial *#06#. And as soon as that is done, your report is ready. We already linked it to our account. So you see that something just updated. If you haven't linked it to your account, you can here click on the scanner at the top and link it to your account right there with one click of a button. Okay. Now you're done. We gonna see, for example, the vibrator we can do again. We'll put it on a hard surface. See if we can pass it this time. And now we passed it. Then we have volume control left and built-in microphone headset. We're going to do those after we disconnect this one, and we're going to do that right now. So I'll be right back with a different phone that we're going to use for the cosmetic grading. All right, so now we're back. I connected a different phone with the app installed. And then here I have the phone that we were testing. So now on the phone that we're going to use to record the cosmetic grading, you see at the right upper side of the app, there's a scanner. And that scanner is going to ask you to scan a QR code. Well, this is the phone that we were testing. First, see if we can fix the volume control. Now this one should work, right? It's not connected now. And then we're going to have the built-in microphone test. We run different frequencies on both the speakers and we listen to those with the microphone. That's the same way Apple does it. And that's much more reliable. That's much more reliable than having it say something and see if you can hear it, because if it cracks or if it's damaged in some way but not completely off, you would still be able to pass any other test. And now the headphone test, that is just by plugging it in. Headphones are connected, right? Okay, so now that we passed everything else, we're gonna go to the photo and video grading. It's gonna tell you, yeah, you cannot leave the phone out of the view. And now this phone is gonna scan the QR and it automatically gonna start. And now it's gonna ask you to make a photo with the screen on, make a photo with the screen off, capture the left side, the top, the right side, and the bottom, capture the back, and capture the cameras. Make sure this one is, yeah, you can focus by clicking on the screen. And now it's going to upload all the photos to the report. Okay, so now we're done. So you do, for the cosmetic grading, you do need another phone with the app installed, but that can be easily can be your phone. Now we go to the web portal and we're going to view the report. And this is a report that you have for yourself, but you can also share it with your buyers before or after. There's a lot of use cases. We share this on our portal so that whenever our buyers buy our stuff, they know exactly what condition it is in. We have test reports for everything. We can also see here, like if there's bug reports, which I'll show in a different video. If the app is for some reason not working, don't let it ruin your day. Just file a bug report. The bug reports get to us, we will fix it. But the bug reports are also visible with a timestamp to the buyers so that they know that the volume control wasn't actually broken, right? For example, here we have all the tests. We have the photos that we made. We have the photos that we made with the cosmetic grading. And we also integrate with 3U tools, which I'm going to show you in a different video. This is how the app works. It's simple. It takes a couple minutes per device. If you have any suggestions or improvements, let us know. And if not, see you on the flip side.